Muskoka here, coming live from Muskoka Junior's hockey shooting room. As you guys remember, you've probably seen some videos. There was holes in the wall. We fixed that up, and now Muskoka's got a new shooting room that is non-holy. But today, I'm bringing you an episode of TTMs. Now, I haven't done this for a while. I've been pounding out the TTMs, but just haven't done the videos on my returns. So I've got 5 returns today, folks. Here we go. I'm not going to show you my address right now, but we'll start off with return number 1. So return number 1, I have Vic Hadfield. So Vic Hadfield was born October 4th, 1940. He played in the National Hockey League, spending 13 seasons between the New York Rangers and the Pittsburgh Penguins. His height was 6'0" 174 pounds, and his position was left wing. He had a younger brother, Carl, who was drafted in 1964 by the Chicago Blackhawks, and he currently owns the Vic Hadfield driving range and instructional center in Oakville, Ontario, which, by the way, Muskoka Junior has golfed on before. His NHL totals were 1,004 games played, with 323 goals, 389 assists, totaling 712 points, and also a pretty impressive 1,159 penalty minutes. And he played in the NHL All-Star Game in 1965 and 1972. Number 2. Here we go. And this one here, that's my notes. Oh, there we go. Got 2 things here. So 1, best of luck. And this one is Rich Preston. So Rich Preston was born May 22nd, 1952. He is 6 feet 0 inches tall, weighing 185 pounds, and he played right wing. So Rich Preston was born in Regina, Saskatchewan. He started in the World Hockey Association, and in the 1974-75 season, he won the Avco World Trophy with the Houston Aeros. He then played 3 more seasons with the Winnipeg Jets, starting in 1978 to 1979. And he also won in 1979 the Most Valuable Player in the WHA. He then moved on to the National Hockey League with both the Chicago Blackhawks and the New Jersey Devils. After his playing career, he was an assistant coach with the Calgary Flames for the 2003-2004 NHL season, and that which ended about the 2008-2009 NHL season. He is currently serving as a scout for the Anaheim Ducks. Now, his NHL totals: he played 580 games, scoring 127 points, 164 assists for 291 points and 348 penalty minutes. In the WHA, he played 388 games, totaling 133 goals, 152 assists, and 285 total points. So thank you, Mr. Preston, for that autograph and this little additional note. Next one. And where is that one? Oh, wrong one. Sorry, folks. That was Rich Preston's. This next one here came in a sleeve, and I didn't put it in the sleeve, so I'm very impressed. But this one is from Mr. Brad Park. So Brad Park was born July 6, 1948. Played in the National Hockey League, of course. He was one of the best defensemen of all time, in my opinion. Played both for the New York Rangers, Boston Bruins, and Detroit Red Wings. And he was considered one of the best defensemen of his generation. He was named to the All-Star team several times, and a lot of people believe that his career was overshadowed by the fact that he was playing at the same time and era of Bobby Orr, who was also, in fact, briefly his teammate for a little time. He was elected to the Hockey Hall of Fame in 1988, and in 2017, he was named one of the greatest NHL players of all time, or the top 100. Some stats about him: 6 feet 0 inches, weighed 190 pounds, shot left, and of course played for Team Canada, and was also drafted 2nd overall in the 1966 NHL entry draft. His point totals are he played 1,113 games played. He put 213 goals up, 683 assists, totaling 896 points, and he also racked up a pretty impressive penalty minutes of 1,429. He was named to the NHL first All-Star team in 1970, 72, 74, 76, and 78. And he was the runner-up Norris Trophy, which is for the best defenseman, in 1970, 71, 72, 74, 76, and 78. And as you can see from this card here, he was the Masterton Trophy winner in 1983-84 season. He played in the NHL All-Star game in 1970 through to 78, and retired as the leading defense scorer in the Rangers history and the second leading defense scorer in the Boston Bruins history, behind Bobby Orr. And of course, I mentioned it before, he was elected to the NHL Hockey Hall of Fame in 1988 in his first year of eligibility. Next one. This one is not a hockey return, surprisingly. Golf. Mr. Freddie Couples. So, Fred Couples was born October 3rd, 1959. He was a former world #1 ranked player. He won 64 professional tournaments, most notably the Masters tournament in 1992 and the Players Championships in both 1984 and 1984 and 1996. So with regards to the PGA Tour, he won 15 times, 3 times in the European Tour. He won 13 PGA Tour championships and 32 other golf events. So that is my first golf return, and I'm very impressed with the one I got there for sure. Also to note is he was inducted into the World Golf Hall of Fame in 2013, which is a very impressive thing to note as well. And the last TTM I have, and we got the autograph there. You probably can't tell what it is, but it is Joel Quinnville. So we actually got 2. I sent him 1 card, and he sent me the Blackhawks card back, which is quite impressive. So Joel Quinnville was born September 15th, 1958. His nickname was Coach Q because he did coach quite a bit in the NHL. He is second in coaching wins at 1,090, and he won 3 Stanley Cups, all with the Chicago Blackhawks. He did play in the NHL, like I mentioned. He's 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing 200 pounds, and of course played the position of defense. He played for Toronto, the Colorado Rockies, the New Jersey Devils, Hartford Whalers, Washington Capitals, and he coached for the St. Louis Blues, Colorado Avalanche, Chicago Blackhawks, and Florida Panthers. And when he was a player, he was drafted 21st overall in the 1978 draft by the Toronto Maple Leafs. So with regards to his NHL totals, he played a total of 803 games, scoring 54 goals, 136 assists for 190 points. Now his coaching record is much more impressive, where he was coached for 1,768 games, recording 969 wins, 572 losses, and 77 ties. And in the playoffs, he had 121 appearances, recording 104 wins, also 20 playoff appearances, which is quite impressive. So, Mr. Quinnville, thank you very much for both those autographs. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review of my TTM. I've gotten lots more, and I'm way behind the 8 ball here, but I will continue to show some of my TTMs. Take care. See you later. Let me know what your favorite is of all these 5, and let me know if there's anybody I should be going after that you think would suit my interests with regards to sports. Muskoka Card Collector here, tuning out. See you next time.